Hello, this is Ken's Empire the Rasta Show. Yes, I am here excited because of the freedom we have, to live life, to enjoy ourselves, regardless of whatever happens in this life. What I used to encourage myself these days is the fact that it can actually be worse. You understand? Yeah, it could actually be worse, actually. Way worse. People are having it worse. At the end of the day, whatever that has, gone on, you are still alive. You are still doing good. You still exist, Yeah, power that only God can take away. You understand? Yeah, that's why, in the olden days, in the Bible, when people who actually believed or trusted or got to realize, thanks for bearing with me. All right, so the people who actually got to realize that we are already in the presence of God, they were not, afraid to die because they knew that only God can actually take their life. Trust me, in this life, it's just like if you know rich. If you know rich, you go survive. Because if we agree, see, we are solution inside. Means unless we decide to say that God no get control like that, but if we all know that it is actually in the hands of God, then whatever will happen, we did as I accept. If my time catch, it is the will of the universe, and it is not like people know somebody know go some. You understand? As far as the body is concerned, it is bound to time. But our essence, as in who we really are, that is beyond body, and death is only for the body. What are we? What are we that we you see, the God attribute, they talk about the God attribute, but you haven't really asked, say, will the God attribute like the everlasting, everlasting life? Can we really have an everlasting life? Now, everlasting life is possible, and that is the good news. Yes, everlasting life is. Bro, are you from Tad? Your voice seems familiar. Yeah, I come date Tad. I be Tad boy. I come date Tad. Lagos town, sawmill. Me then I could see more or saw more dams, Alifa dams. I don't know, but bro, me that, Sechele dams. We they play for the soldier house there. Okay, my name is David, a Jew, David, and I am here to bring my findings. Anybody can actually dive into spiritual findings, spiritual life. And I am fortunate to take that step. And taking that step, I've come to realize that, so indeed, we are actually in the heavens. That what we really are, which is energy, which is actually beyond this body, can never be touched, destroyed, but can only change in form, transmuted or transformed, into a different whatever it may decide. You understand? And I don't know if you actually chose to be a human being, but you are, which means your spirit have chosen to be here or to represent as so, but The spirit that is within you is beyond your body. Your body, your car, your computer, all these things in simple language proves that they are not you. So who are you actually? And that is an investigation that we actually have to do inwards. You see, that is the most beautiful thing about it. The fact that you don't have to wait for them to tell you to believe, but the fact that it is possible for you to go within and investigate this matter. You understand? Yeah. Investigating this matter. For example, they say that we are the body and we will die. You know, going within you and investigating the truth of the matter, there is an natural intelligence which is beyond AI, artificial intelligence, which is within you that will lead you. If you have actually watched any AI movie, you will realize that the AI takes them slow into what the AI is actually about, and they actually start to learn about it and learn to use it. Yes, that is an intelligence within you that you have to try and learn to use the God energy. Now, that God energy has a dance into consciousness or into emotions within you when you appreciate. The power of appreciation, my brother. Appreciation for how far you have come and appreciation for everything. Like I say, it may represent itself in a negative way, but before you know, I trust the universe to know what it is doing. You understand? Therefore, I am peaceful within me, observing. So observation for a very long time have made me realize if you don't observe, you won't realize. Now, observation of what? Observation of life and the positive and the negative aspect of life. The fact that after observation, I've come to observe that, a dime table turns. Table actually turns, that the negative can come and the positive can come. And if you're able to observe this, it can help you become intelligent in life, because now, if it is positive, you will actually try and hold on to it and invest some way, so that when the negative comes and meet it, you did. Especially saving some money when you make money, knowing that it will be dying, and you save na yawa paya. You have to come and observe the truth of the matter, and then accept it. That is your freedom. That is the knowledge, knowing seasons, Yes, you can observe it. I think in the olden days, our parents or our forefathers observed so that they can know that, okay, there are times that the rain won't fall. If they lived without observation, they wouldn't have really come to the realization, say, okay, honey, a bobber, a suitable, a song kitaba, zifu, a yabber, and so beton, until one shadow won't more pay. Observation, right? So now, with life, you have to come and observe the negative and positive. When the negative come, you be an observer. Now, the reason why you have to come and be an observer is that you won't be pulled in like before, where it can actually dawn on you and I say, leave you in a depressive state because you are using your mind to worry about the present yawa, the present negativity that is showing up. But if you are an observer, you come to realize that, oh, okay, so there are times we things show up as negative, and there are times we things show as positive. So when it is negative now, as an observer, I talk it within me, and then I am patient for the turn. You understand? And then when the turn comes and it is good, I try to invest some or try to put some down somewhere so that if you are pie, we will feel counter because I am aware. You understand? Other than that, you may wish for good things, but the nature, having its own way of showing up as negative for you, you may think that life is against you. Kindly double tap and share the life to one or two people who love to listen to spiritual insights. Sly is saying something here. Sly is asking, do you believe in higher power like Most High? Yes. In fact, I don't believe, but I know that there is a higher power. And the higher power, fortunately for you or we the humans, the higher power is actually within us. You have to investigate this matter. Make you know more. That higher power, some people have given it language like God. Like God, consciousness, enlightenment, awareness, spirit, whichever name you even decide to call it, the power it actually holds is even beyond your mouth, words, and explanation and all that. So with that being said, that higher power is actually not apart from you. It's actually part of you. It actually is you. But the mere knowledge that you are the body takes that power away from you. So you have to have the knowledge that you are beyond the body and you are the higher power, therefore having your body. And this higher power connects every body, because just like your dream, your higher power, which illuminates your dream, actually illuminates people in those dreams for you. So you have illuminated or projected this scenario, or this life for yourself, and I happen to be in it. And if I know it like that, I will respect you. I will respect the people I meet in my projection. Just like your dreams, when you sleep, there is a magic that leaves your body and then projects another reality for you, which looks real like this place as well. But when you wake up, everything and everyone in it is actually gone. Which means everybody was your projection, just like this place. You understand? Yes. So some of these observers, we have come to observe deaths, and then we have come to realize the movement of the higher energy which is within you from your body into a very large existence of its own. That is your power. And that is why it's very important that you appreciate your existence. You are that powerful. So this is the Rasta Show. Follow the life if you like the conversation. I will come on more times and then give it to you. Yes, I am excited to express in my own way my findings, and experience has always been the best teacher. I am here because I have experienced the effect of investigating into who you really are. There is an effect. I promise you, there is an effect. You won't feel the same, because those days you thought you were the body, but you are learning that you are beyond the body. Like I said, when this body is tired, there is another thing or another energy that projects a whole dream for you. Now, who is projecting that? When this one, you call it dream, right? Without name, what is that? What is that power? It's just one of your power. The fact that you can project realities over and over and over and over, and keep going. Beautiful scenarios in dreams. Sometimes you even have a dream and you are as rich as you are rich as fuck. But you see, the reason why we don't hold on into or live a free life, just like your dreams, when you wake up, when you come into this body, you've left that reality. You wouldn't bring anything here. The same way when this body, when this body can't function no more, your higher spirit will project a new where you won't take any. I don't know, man, but I have heard that people are able to bring things from I think I watch a movie like that. Where people are able to bring things from their dream, but I didn't really believe it. But as far as our magic is concerned, I believe that when we learn what we really are, we will come and tap into our powers, what we are capable of doing. You are not learning your manual. So how can you really function in full effect? You see, there are things the iPhone can do, but just because we haven't really paid attention to the manual, we are just using it on the surface, just like the human body and existence. If we are able to learn who we really are, then we can be able to manipulate energies in dreams, tap into, they say those days we used to talk to people from afar. Those days our ancestors can see people from other, even from past lives, and there are things that they are telling us that our forefathers used to do. When Christianity came, they told us that these things were evil. We are learning that they were not evil, they were intelligence. But even how to tap in right now, is the question. And I think everything starts from you investigating what you really are. This is called spiritual journey. It is okay if you don't want to investigate, but there are some of you that have been wondering, what life is all about. Is that it's, you see, some of us are satisfied with life and whatever that is here. They will go according to, but some of you have been asking questions, and these are the people I am here for. Yes, those who have been asking questions that what is life actually all about? So are we supposed to just come and hustle and die? Is that it? These people, the nature have directed you to me, to give you my insights, because I have dived in and I have tasted the sweetness of self-inquiry. And the most beautiful thing is that you don't even need to look up on the internet to decide whether you should believe or not. After the internet have given you clue about self-inquiry, you have to sit down and leave your mind thoughts and thinking and come into your heart. As you are coming with appreciation. Why? Because your existence, your essence is of that higher power. So appreciate that fact. For your existence alone, for the whole show alone. So you will bring it into the heart. Your mind is troubling you. So you come into the heart with appreciation and let the mind play. When the mind try to scare you or try to just be an observer right now, because the new information you are getting is that you are beyond the mind, the body, and every physical aspect of you. You are beyond that, and you are greatness itself. The God energy is you. The God energy can never be a part of you. That is why when you sleep, you are able to project another reality for you. You will find a way to live on. You will find a way. Your magic found a way to be here. Don't worry about anything. You will be fine. You will be fine. For now, inquiry about who you really are. For the mere fact that you've heard that there is a higher you, there's a higher consciousness, you are beyond your body. Now make a look inside. That genuine make I look inside, will let nature, dive into your heart and take you in. You should wanna know. That is why in the Matrix movie, they brought the blue pills and they brought the red pills, because they can't take you into it by the energy wants that energy that is supposed to pull you into the knowledge of yourself and your power. If you are not after that genuinely, it won't be able to pull you in. If you genuinely want to know what's in your part or the damn man, yes, pardon. Say, okay, no quality, let's start researching. Now, the research, it should lead you to yourself. Every person that will tell you a way of God should be able to direct you inward and tell you, say, you should be able to sit down in silence and inquiry. I trust the God energy to patiently grow your consciousness, your awareness into who you really are. Because you are already here. You are already here, having your body. So when you are appreciating life, appreciate your higher self, having your body, having your life, and having the things you need that has come to you in life. Observing, because with life more things. Living every day, because with life more things. Fifi Jams, you are welcome. Appreciation is very important. It gives that energy within you power to help you in your life. Say who to me kumsunsuma. Say who to kumsunsuma. No, and I see anybody appreciating is also happy. If you like, let's do that exercise. Appreciate your existence. The fact that you exist. You see that feeling you are getting. So that is your home. Stay in that homeness, in that appreciation. So you see, it will uplift you. And then it's upliftment, where is the energy coming from? So that God that you are praying that He should make you happy, it is actually, the happiness is actually within our hearts when we come into appreciation. to our ancient men, the people that were written in our old ancient scrolls like the Bible, they will bring your mind, say, come into appreciation at long last, regardless. Just like dreams, I am happy to have that dream power. But whatever happens in the dream, I did. Because I am beyond the dreams anyway. I am beyond projection of life. You are beyond everything you can see. The essence of God is within you. That is why you go they come. So if you can be able to realize the essence of God in this body, you will walk differently in appreciation that your beloved is that close to you. Everything vibrating is an expression of God's power. You are a vibrational being. You are the power of God. Realize this and appreciate your divinity or your miracle, awesomeness, or your magic aspect of your life. And don't be pulled too much into life orchestration, its negativity and its positivity. But the whole show should excite you. Thank you very much. This is Ken Empire. The master show me do this here. You be anytime near the ablemo.